it's Pastor Dan with another Proverbs Practical from Dexter Gospel Church. Thanks for watching. With today's video, we change gears in the book of Proverbs. We're in Proverbs chapter 30, verses 1 and 2. It says, "The words of Agur, the son of Jakeh, even the prophecy, the man spake unto Ithiel, even unto Ithiel and Ucal. Surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man." Up to this point, according to Proverbs 25:1, we've had the Proverbs of Solomon copied out by the men of King Hezekiah. Now we change authors for these last couple chapters. Some try to make Agur an alternate name for Solomon, but there's no biblical support for that, and it says that he's the son of Jakeh, and that's not another name for David that we know of. Not only that, but the style of writing kind of changes noticeably. Because of that, as we go through the next couple chapters, we're not always going to just stick with one verse. We're going to look at each idea as it arises, and even if that involves more than one verse. So our format may be changing a little bit here because the format of the book is changing a little bit. There is a fair amount of discussion among scholars and commentators whom this writer of Proverbs might be. A lot of it hinges on whether they take those names like Ithiel and Ucal as actual names or as just being representations of people or types of people. And some of that confusion springs from the fact that a lot of names in Hebrew are just words that they put onto a person, kind of like your stereotypical Native American names. In any case, whoever the writer is, and I'm honestly not really sure, this is included in the Scriptures, and it's represented as a prophecy, or literally a burden. It's a message imparted from God, and the contrast in expression between this and Solomon's writing from the earlier chapters just brings to light all the more the coherence and the unity of the wisdom that the book is expressing. The wisdom is consistent, even though the style of authorship changes. The writer begins to consider wisdom and holiness, and he begins to realize that his human intellect just isn't up to the job. In fact, anything he understands, he claims it's not because of his own intellect. He's not smarter than anybody else. And in fact, he feels dumber than any human being ought to feel. He feels like a brute, like an animal. He feels inferior to the other humans around him in terms of intellect. Is he just down on himself? I think this is really the inevitable result of grappling with the eternal and the infinite. It's not long as we consider those things before we realize just how much we don't know and are humbled by our ignorance and our limitations. There's much that we cannot learn by our own intellectual efforts, things that we're just not equipped to figure out on our own. We have to rely on God to tell us. We need to carry that humility into our study of the Word of God and our conceiving of the things that are eternal and infinite. I hope this video is a help to you. If it is, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more insights from the Scriptures. Until next time, I hope you stay well and have a sense of humility about the eternal and the infinite.